Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and some Star Wars Battlefront 2 news. The October challenges are finally live now after the issues they ran into last week, and I can confirm that they are working as intended. I just unlocked the Farmboy Luke skin, which requires you to kill 150 enemies in co-op, which only took me 2 rounds, and you can probably potentially do it in 1 round depending on well, how long the round is. But just get Grievous or anyone else and just slaughter the enemies, and it's a very simple challenge to complete. The second one, for the Kenobiii skin for Darth Maul, is a little bit trickier, as you need to capture 15 command posts in capital supremacy on Felucia specifically. I thought it was just going to be on any planet, but it's on Felucia, which means you need to play on that planet obviously and then capture. So I didn't actually have time to finish that challenge before making this video. I've only gotten 5 out of 15, I think, because you need to actually be on the point when it gets captured, which sometimes is easier said than done because you might be too late to it or you might die just before it's captured. But I recommend using the aerial, as you can much easier get around the map and therefore easier capture the command posts. But yeah, once you get that, you will get the emote you can see on the screen right now. The challenges will be live until October 25th, so 10 days instead of the first 8 days, probably as a compensation to the fact that they had to change the dates of the challenges. So make sure to get into the game right now and unlock these challenges. They're pretty simple, like I said, so they won't take you more than a few hours at most. I would start off with the Farmboy Luke challenge if you want something quick and easy to complete that is not as frustrating, as I was a bit frustrated trying to get into Felucia specifically, but I kept getting put on other planets, which made it a little bit annoying. But nevertheless, the challenges are live right now. The patch also came out earlier today, as you might have noticed. I've already covered those patch notes in another video, but you can check out the patch notes in the description below. There's a bunch of bug fixes and some tweaks to some of the heroes and things like that you can look out for in the game right now. On top of that, Xio has been tweeting a little bit more about changes coming to the heroes in the patch late October, and what he said is that abilities that currently stagger a blocking lightsaber hero will be fully blockable, as a lightsaber attack is, from the front, but abilities coming from behind will not be blockable and will affect the lightsaber hero. Added a lot of placement tactics in our playtests. I think this is a really good change, because right now flanking in like heroes versus villains is kind of pointless, because if you just force push someone from the back or do anything, as long as they're holding the block button, they don't even know about you, but you're still gonna block them. So I'm glad to hear that they're changing that. I'm just a little bit worried that it's probably not gonna work as intended initially, because heroes are very complicated and tend to have quite a lot of bugs, but I hope it's gonna work well, as in theory it's a very good addition that adds a lot more placement and that makes flanking heroes more worth it than it currently is, as blocking is not just something that's gonna make you immune from all sides. And something that he also said was that he wants to, but he hasn't currently that in the plans or the roadmap, do so that Vader can choke, throw his lightsaber or block at the same time, similar to how he does it in Rogue One in that scene. But it's apparently a very difficult and time-consuming change, but he's aiming to fix it eventually. So I would say definitely a cool change. Don't think it should be top of the priority, which is good. I would rather have just, well, quality of life and balancing and bug fixing for the heroes first and foremost, as I still think Vader is fun now. But if we can eventually get that to work like in Rogue One, I'm totally all for it. Also, lastly, I want to remind you that on October 23rd, the actual full patch in October arrives, and you will be able to play Ewok Hunt on a revamped map. I'm a bit curious on how revamped it's going to be, if it's going to make the game mode play very differently, or if it's just going to be like, okay, it's going to be look a little bit different, but it's going to play the same way. And definitely worth giving that a go on Halloween though, that's for sure, as I think a lot of us have not played Ewok Hunt for a long time, and it's good to get a reason to go back and play it, as normally it's pretty hard to find players to fill up those servers. And just as I was about to wrap up this video, a community transmission dropped detailing 2 new skins coming to the game in the October patch. So on top of the Farmboy skin that's currently available to unlock through challenges, a new challenge will arrive on October 23rd, where you can unlock a Yavin ceremony skin for Luke Skywalker, as well as a Han Solo and New Hope appearance. But just to be clear, the Luke skin will be tied to a in-game event, while Han's skin will be classified as epic and will be available for 40,000 in-game credits or 1,000 crystals. They do, however, say that after the special in-game event has ended, you can still buy the Yavin Luke skin for 40,000 in-game credits or 1,000 crystals. So neither of them will be locked behind a challenge. You will be able to get both of them if you're not able to participate in the challenge. They don't have a picture yet of the Han Solo skin, but they did show us the ceremony jacket skin for Luke here. So it's very nice that we're getting multiple skins this month if you include both Luke Farmboy, Luke Yavin, and Han Solo's New Hope skin. On top of that, they will also be adding the defense scenarios for the actual co-op, which means Kamino Republic defend, Geonosis Separatist defend, Naboo Republic defend, Kashyyyk Republic defend, and Fallujah Separatist defend. All of this, including the 2 new skins, will be available when the patch arrives on October 23rd for the Another Night on Endor update. But that's all the news I've got for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.